Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have today? Pinot is interesting right off the bat. That's like, wine grape, I guess. Glass, wine-related terms, maybe? That seems pretty. Oh, rosé, maybe? I don't see any other wine types. What is that? Pinto? Galleon? No, that doesn't really make sense. I was thinking Pinto is it's the name of a historic ship, and a galleon is a kind of ship, but that doesn't make any sense to have those in the same. That's not anything. Really? Okay, I sort of just was curious about Pinot, and now I'm really baffled by it. So it's probably a purple category, and it's some kind of letter or word manipulation thing. Because I just don't see what that has to do with anything else in here. Could be a homophone? Pinot. That doesn't really sound like anything else. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, what else do we have? Napkin, plate, fork. I think things you use to set a table, maybe glass. Could be. Might wait on that until I have at least one other category just to be a bit more confident. Maybe drive and thrust. Sort of encouragement or force or something like that. Bounce, maybe? It doesn't really work. Don't like that now that I actually look at it. I don't see enough other possibilities. Flew sounds like it could be a homophone or something. Oh, something flew through the air, thrust through the air, maybe? No. Oh, flew, no. I was thinking flew and rose could both be past tense words to mean kind of soared, but again, I don't see other past tense verbs here. Okay, I'm kind of at a loss. Cloud. Disk. I mean, you could save things to the cloud. You could save things to disk. A card, like a memory card, maybe. A drive. Oh, maybe that is one. What was the other thing I had? Napkin, fork, glass, plate. So then what do we have left? We have Pinot, rose, quartz, thrust, bounce. Well, this could be unlikely. Bounce and galleon. I mean, galleon is often confused with the word gallon, and bounce sort of sounds like ounce. Those are both liquid measurements. A quart. Yeah, okay. Maybe this is the purple one then. So we have ounce, quart, gallon. So essentially, if we remove a letter from each of these, we would have a liquid imperial measurement. Like, oh, that's what Pinot's doing. It's a pint. So we remove the O from that, the Z from that, the B from that, and the E from that. I think that's probably the purple one. Okay, well, that would mean if that's right, then there should only be 4 left, and I should be able to figure out what they are. Well, let me leave these so I can make it easier to identify. So that would be rose, thrust. Oh, it is that. It is the past tense thing. Rose, thrust, flew, shot. Oh, yes. It shot through the air, it rose through the air, it flew through the air, it thrust it, shot it, flew it. Well, okay, I can't figure out if these are meant to be transitive or intransitive verbs, but in any case, they're verbs that mean something kind of flying through the air in some way. Okay, so I'm confident in those. So let's go with this then. Yes, units of volume plus letter, and then let's do that one. Flew, rose, thrust, shot. Is that what it was? Then we have plate, fork, glass, napkin, cloud card, drive disk. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay, so cloud card, disk, drive. This will be blue, probably. Yes, okay. And then napkin, plate, glass, fork. Okay, so I didn't quite get the reverse, almost, if I had to put the digital storage in prior to that. Okay, well, there we go. So that was a tricky one, but then managed to sort of puzzle all out before putting anything in. Oh, extremely tricky, it says. Just under half of participants solved it. Okay, so got 2 points for purple first. And yeah, so look at that. That's really interesting, actually. The increased with up had a lower percentage of people finding it first than units of volume plus letter. I'm actually not surprised by that because I found this to be very confusing in terms of what the part of speech and tense we're looking for is there. Shot, rose, increased with up, with up, shot up, rose up, thrust up, flew up. Yeah, okay. It is strange because some of these feel much more like transitive verbs than intransitive and vice versa, by which I mean verbs that you sort of do something to something else. So thrust, I think of as you're doing, I thrust it, or the shuttle was thrust, as opposed to the shuttle thrust itself. Something rose kind of on its own. Whereas thrust, I feel, is a thing that's being done to something by something else. But anyway, that's fine. So parts of a table setting overwhelmingly seen first. What was the one I actually saw first? It might have been that. Actually, now that I think about it, look at that. Nearly 4/5 of people saw it first. Everything else was marginal by comparison. That's interesting. Okay, shot, thrust, bounce, flew, words describing motion. Yeah, definitely thought about. I don't remember if I thought of that exact group, but yeah, I think bounce being in there seems obvious. Types of movement: shot, drive, thrust. Look at how many of these there are. Types of movement: shot, drive, thrust, bounce, shot, drive, thrust, flew. And then words with double meanings: Pinot, rose, quartz, galleon. Don't really know what that's about. I think these are still maybe aiming for wine-related terms somehow. Not sure. Words and wines and stones: Pinot, shot, rose, quartz. Yeah, I mean, someone let me know if you have a better sense of what these were going for. I don't quite get them, but yeah, let me know. Anyway, there we have it. Well, so actually, sorry, it's interesting to me that there were so many attempts at these, while increased with up was so unlikely to be found first. I guess that makes sense. Actually, now that I think about it, sorry. Anyway, all right. Well, those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.